Imagine a place where the world seems to pause, just for you. A place where time slows down, and every breath you take is filled with peace. Here, the worries of everyday life melt away, replaced by the gentle rhythm of waves and the soft whisper of the breeze. A place where the sky melts into the sea in 1,000 shades of blue. The horizon stretches endlessly, blurring the line between water and sky, creating a canvas of color that shifts with the sun. Each moment here feels like a painting come to life, vibrant and ever-changing. This is the Maldives, a string of tiny jewels scattered across the Indian Ocean. Over 1,000 islands, each unique, each a world of its own, form this breathtaking archipelago. From above, they look like emeralds and pearls set in a sea of sapphire. These islands are so low, so delicate, almost like a mirage floating on the water's surface. Their beauty is fragile, their existence a delicate balance between land and sea. It's as if nature herself has crafted these islands with the lightest touch. When you arrive, the warm, soft air wraps around you like a welcome embrace. The gentle breeze carries the promise of adventure and relaxation, inviting you to leave your cares behind and surrender to the island's rhythm. The scent of salt and tropical flowers fills your senses. Frangipani and hibiscus bloom along the shore, their colors vivid against the endless blue. Every inhale is a reminder that you are somewhere truly special, where nature's beauty is both wild and gentle. The Maldivian people, with their warm smiles, are the true heart of this paradise. Their hospitality is legendary, their kindness genuine. They welcome you not just as a visitor, but as a friend, eager to share the wonders of their home. Their connection to the ocean is ancient and profound, built on respect and dependence. For generations, the sea has provided food, stories, and a way of life. The rhythm of the tides shapes their days, and the ocean's bounty sustains their families. To visit the Maldives is to feel the warmth of its people and their deep bond with this extraordinary environment. You become part of a living story, woven together by tradition, nature, and community. Every shared smile, every sunset watched together, deepens your connection to this magical place. But this paradise faces a threat that could erase it from our maps forever. The beauty you see is under constant siege, its future uncertain. The very elements that make the Maldives so enchanting now threaten its survival. The rising sea, a consequence of our changing climate, is slowly beginning to claim these low-lying islands. Each year, the ocean creeps a little closer, eroding beaches, flooding homes, and challenging the resilience of the people who call this place home. So come with me, let's explore this sinking paradise and understand what we stand to lose. Together, we can witness its wonders, learn its stories, and perhaps find inspiration to protect this fragile world before it slips beneath the waves forever. The allure of the Maldives begins with its beaches, ribbons of pure white sand that feel like silk beneath your feet. Here, the sand is so fine it almost glows under the tropical sun, inviting you to slow down and savor each step. The gentle breeze carries the scent of salt and frangipani, and the sound of waves lapping at the shore creates a soothing rhythm that instantly calms the mind. Each island or atoll is its own haven of tranquility, far from the stresses of modern life. Scattered like emerald jewels across the Indian Ocean, these atolls offer a sense of seclusion and peace that is increasingly rare in our fast-paced world. Here, time seems to slow, and the outside world feels a million miles away. Beneath the turquoise water lies a vibrant metropolis of marine life. The ocean here is alive with movement and color, a hidden world waiting to be explored by those willing to dive beneath the surface. The coral reefs are rainforests of the sea, teeming with color and life, protecting the islands from the ocean's force. These living structures are home to countless species, each playing a vital role in the delicate balance of this underwater ecosystem. Imagine snorkeling alongside manta rays, their graceful wings gliding effortlessly through the water, casting shadows on the sandy seabed below, or spotting a gentle sea turtle, moving slowly and peacefully as if time itself has slowed to match its unhurried pace. Surrounded by schools of dazzling fish, each one a flash of color darting through the crystal-clear water, you become part of this mesmerizing aquatic ballet. If you're lucky, you might even glimpse a whale shark, the ocean's gentle giant. Sharing the water with such a magnificent creature is a humbling reminder of nature's wonders and the importance of protecting these fragile habitats. For many, the Maldivian experience is defined by its world-famous luxury resorts. overwater villas that blend seamlessly with nature. These iconic bungalows offer direct access to the sea, with glass floors that let you watch fish swim beneath your feet and private decks perfect for soaking in the endless horizon. Wake up to the sound of the sea, the gentle lull of waves greeting you each morning as sunlight dances across the water. Watch the sunrise from your private deck, painting the sky in hues of gold and pink, a daily spectacle that never loses its magic. And slip into the lagoon for a morning swim, the water warm and inviting, offering a sense of freedom and serenity that lingers long after you return to shore. These resorts offer a sanctuary where every moment is designed for blissful escape. Whether you're indulging in a spa treatment, savoring fresh seafood, or simply lounging in a hammock, the Maldives invites you to reconnect with yourself and the natural world. But beneath this beauty, a deeper story unfolds, a story of resilience, of islands shaped by dreams and threatened by rising seas, reminding us that paradise is precious and its future depends on us all. Why do people dream of coming here? Because the Maldives offers a genuine escape. It's the dream of disconnecting from the demands of technology and reconnecting with nature, or with yourself. The moment you step onto the island, you shed the burdens of the everyday world. It's the romance of sunsets, the joy of seeing dolphins leap, the awe of discovering the world beneath the waves. The islands quiet the noise inside your head, encouraging you to be present and appreciate the simple beauty of the moment. This profound tranquility is perhaps the greatest luxury the Maldives has to offer. Here, paradise isn't just a place, it's a feeling that stays with you. The dream of the Maldives is woven from sun, sand, and sea, a vision of ultimate escape. For many, it's the pinnacle of travel, a destination that often surpasses the fantasy. Honeymooners, families, and solo travelers all find what their hearts seek here: adventure, romance, or quiet contemplation. The experience is about more than seeing a beautiful place. It's about feeling it: warm sun, fresh fruit, and a sky full of stars. Swimming with sea turtles or napping in an overwater villa transforms a holiday into a cherished memory. The world continues to dream of the Maldives, drawn by the promise of stepping into a postcard. But this beautiful dream is now shadowed by a looming reality. The island's allure is threatened by forces beyond their control. The dream is at risk of slipping away. Beneath the idyllic surface, a grave danger is lurking. The Maldives is the lowest-lying country on Earth, making it exceptionally vulnerable to rising sea levels. As the planet warms, the sea creeps ever higher, a slow-motion catastrophe threatening homes, culture, and existence. Climate scientists warn that much of the Maldives could become uninhabitable by the end of this century. Coastal erosion is already a growing problem. Beaches are shrinking, and coconut palms topple into the sea. High tides and storm surges flood homes and contaminate freshwater supplies. These are daily struggles for many Maldivian communities. The government has become a powerful advocate for climate action, investing in seawalls and restoring coral reefs. They're even exploring radical ideas like artificial floating islands. But these are desperate measures. The Maldivians cannot solve this alone. Their fate rests in the hands of the global community. Environmental changes threaten not just the islands, but the Maldivian way of life and the tourism industry that sustains it. Fishing has been the nation's lifeblood, but coral bleaching and dwindling catches threaten livelihoods. Rising seas contaminate freshwater, forcing reliance on costly desalination or imported water. Imagine living surrounded by water, yet worrying about having enough to drink. Tourism, the engine of the economy, is at risk as beaches erode and reefs degrade. Resorts fight a constant battle against the encroaching sea, spending vast sums to protect their shores. The Maldivians face a painful paradox. Their survival depends on tourism, yet the industry's carbon footprint fuels the crisis. It's a complex dilemma, highlighting the interconnectedness of our world. The story of the Maldives mirrors the consequences of our global actions. Carbon emissions from faraway nations have a direct, devastating impact on these islands. The people of the Maldives have contributed little to this crisis, yet they are among the first to suffer. It's a matter of climate justice. Wealthy nations must take responsibility, reducing emissions and supporting vulnerable countries. Preserving the Maldives means saving a unique culture and a way of life intertwined with the ocean. If the islands are lost, the world loses more than beaches. We lose heritage, knowledge, and identity. The potential displacement of Maldivians would create a new class of climate refugees. Their fight is for their homeland, history, and future. The Maldives is the canary in the coal mine for climate change. Their fate previews what could happen to coastal communities worldwide if we fail to act. We must promise future generations that we won't let this paradise disappear. This means shifting from exploitation to stewardship, recognizing the Maldives as a treasure to protect. As travelers, we can support eco-friendly resorts, respect local culture, and raise awareness. Every small action contributes to a larger wave of change. Globally, governments must honor climate commitments and transition rapidly to renewable energy. Wealthy nations must provide climate finance to help countries like the Maldives adapt. Preserving the Maldives is a test of our humanity. Will we act for the greater good? If we rise to the challenge, we prove our capacity for compassion and foresight. As we look out from a Maldivian beach, the gentle waves lapping at the shore and the golden sun dipping below the horizon, we are reminded of how small we are in the face of nature's vastness. The horizon is a symbol of the future, unwritten, uncertain, but full of possibility. It stretches endlessly, inviting us to dream, to hope, and to imagine what lies beyond. For the people of the Maldives, that horizon is both beautiful and threatening. It represents not only the promise of tomorrow, but also the looming challenges of rising seas and changing climates. Their hope lies in the world seeing their plight as our own, recognizing that their struggle is a reflection of our shared responsibility. When you think of the Maldives, see beyond luxury. See the real people, the vibrant culture, and the fragile ecosystem that sustains them. Every tradition, every livelihood is woven into the fabric of these islands. Let the beauty inspire you. Let the colors of the reefs and the clarity of the water remind you of what is at stake. And let the vulnerability move you to action, to protect what cannot protect itself. The fate of these islands will be a story told for generations, whether of loss or of hope, of despair or of resilience. Let it be a story of hope, resilience, and global solidarity, where people from every corner of the world come together for a common cause. We have the knowledge and technology to make a difference. Renewable energy, conservation, and innovation are within our reach. What we need is the will, the courage to act, and the compassion to care for those beyond our own shores. Let us be the generation that saved paradise, that chose unity over indifference, and action over apathy. The horizon is before us, vast, open, and waiting for our story to unfold. Let's journey toward it together, hand in hand, with hope in our hearts and determination in our steps, committed to preserving the wonder of our world, for ourselves, for the Maldives, and for generations yet to come.